Welcome to Vidhera English. In this lesson, we're going to practice English through shadowing. First, choose Alex's role. Listen carefully to Daniel's lines, and then read Alex's lines out loud as if you're having a real conversation with your friend. When you finish, watch the video again. This time, choose Daniel's role. Listen to Alex's lines and respond by reading Daniel's lines aloud. Imagine that you're actually talking to your friend. Don't just read the words. Speak naturally, with the right emotion and expression. If you make mistakes, don't worry. Keep practicing, and you'll become more confident with every lesson. Let's begin.
Daniel? Wow! Is that really you? What a surprise! It's been such a long time. Alex! I can't believe this. It's so good to see you again. How have you been? I've been doing well, thanks. Life has changed a lot since we last met. And you? How's everything going? Things have been good. I've been very busy with work, but I can't complain. Time really flies, doesn't it? It certainly does. The last time we met was after our graduation. I still remember that day. Me too. Back then, we had so many plans for the future. We were excited, but also a little nervous. That's true. We had no idea where life would take us. Exactly. So, where are you living now? I live in Toronto now. I moved there about 4 years ago because of my job. At first, everything felt new, but now it feels like home. That's wonderful. I've heard Toronto is a beautiful city. It really is. It's clean, peaceful, and very multicultural. People from all over the world live there, so you get to experience many different cultures. That sounds amazing. I moved to Melbourne 2 years ago. It was a big decision, but I'm glad I did. Really? I've always wanted to visit Melbourne. How do you like it? I love it. The city is beautiful, and people are friendly. There are lots of parks, cafes, and interesting places to explore. It sounds like you're enjoying life there. I am. Of course, I miss my hometown sometimes, especially my family and old friends, but that's a part of life. I know exactly what you mean. I still miss home, especially during holidays and family celebrations. Yes, those moments remind us how important family is. So, what do you do these days? I work as a software engineer for an international company. I mainly work on mobile applications. That's fantastic. I remember you always enjoyed programming. I did, and I'm happy I turned my hobby into a career. What about you? I'm a marketing manager for a travel company. Every day is different, and that's what I enjoy the most. That sounds interesting. Do you travel often for work? Sometimes. I visit different cities to meet clients or attend business events. I've met many interesting people through my job. That's one of the best things about working. You don't just earn money, you also gain experience. I completely agree. Every new project teaches me something valuable. Do you still remember our college days? Of course. Those were some of the best years of my life. I still remember how we used to sit together in the library before exams. And we always promised to start studying early, but somehow we ended up studying the night before every exam. That's so true. We were always saying, we'll start tomorrow. We never changed. Do you remember our economics professor? Absolutely. He had a great sense of humor. His classes were always interesting. Yes, and he always encouraged us to think differently instead of just memorizing things. I learned a lot from him. Me too. Have you stayed in touch with anyone from college? A few people. We have a group chat, but everyone is busy with work and family now. And that's life. It's difficult to meet as often as we used to. Exactly. But when we do meet, it feels like no time has passed. That's the sign of a true friendship. I couldn't agree more. So, how's your work-life balance? It's much better now. In the beginning, I worked long hours because I wanted to prove myself. Now I've learned that rest is just as important as hard work. That's a valuable lesson. I used to work late almost every day, but eventually I realized I needed time for myself and my family.
It's easy to forget that success isn't only about work.
Exactly. Good health and peace of mind matter just as much. Speaking of health, do you exercise regularly? Yes. I usually go to the gym 3 or 4 times a week. On weekends, I enjoy cycling or going for a long walk. That's great. I prefer jogging in the morning. It helps me start my day with energy.
Morning exercise really makes a difference.
It does.
I also try to eat healthy, although I still enjoy pizza once in a while.
Don't we all? Life would be boring without a few treats now and then.
That's true.
It's funny how much we've changed over the years.
Yes, but in some ways we're still the same people.
I agree. We may have different jobs and live in different countries, but our friendship hasn't changed. That's what makes today so special.
I couldn't have said it better. So, tell me about your family. How is everyone doing?
They're all doing well, thank you. My parents recently retired, and they're enjoying a quieter life now. They spend a lot of time gardening and traveling to nearby places.
That's wonderful to hear. Retirement is a great time to relax and enjoy life. My parents are still working, but they often talk about traveling once they have more free time. I hope they get the chance. They deserve it after working so hard for so many years. Absolutely. Family has always been very important to me. No matter how busy life gets, I try to call my parents every day.
I do the same. Even a short phone call can make a big difference. Do you have any brothers or sisters? Yes, I have a younger sister. She recently graduated from university and started her first job. That's exciting! I remember when she was still in school. Time really flies. She's enjoying her new job and learning something new every day.
That's great. Starting a new career can be both exciting and challenging.
Exactly. Everyone has to start somewhere. What do you usually do after work? Most evenings I cook dinner, go for a walk, or read a book. Sometimes I watch a movie if I want to relax. Sounds like a nice routine. I enjoy cooking too. I've learned a few new recipes over the last couple of years.
Really? I remember you couldn't even make a sandwich in college.
You're right. I depended on restaurants most of the time. I never thought I'd hear you say you enjoy cooking. Life changes people. Now I actually enjoy trying new dishes on weekends. What's your favorite meal to cook?
I like making pasta, grilled vegetables, and homemade soup. They're simple, but delicious.
That sounds good. I should visit you someday and taste your cooking. You're always welcome. Besides cooking, what else do you enjoy?
I love traveling. Whenever I have a long weekend, I try to visit a new place. Exploring new cities always gives me fresh ideas.
I completely agree. Traveling teaches us things that no classroom can.
Exactly. You meet new people, try different food, and experience different cultures. Last year, I visited New Zealand during my vacation. The mountains and lakes were absolutely beautiful. I've seen photos of New Zealand. It looks amazing. It really is. The scenery was breathtaking, and the people were incredibly friendly. I'd love to visit one day. It's definitely on my travel list.
You should. I think you'd enjoy it.
Have you picked up any new hobbies recently?
Yes, I started photography about a year ago. Whenever I travel, I take my camera with me.
That's interesting. Photography helps us remember special moments.
Exactly. Every picture tells a story.
I've recently started learning how to grow small plants at home. It may sound simple, but it's surprisingly relaxing.
Not at all.
Gardening is a great hobby. It teaches patience.
It certainly does.
Do you remember how impatient we used to be in college?
Yes! We wanted everything to happen immediately. Now we've learned that good things take time.
Experience teaches us that. If you could give your younger self one piece of advice, what would it be? That's a good question. I'd tell myself not to worry so much about the future. Everything doesn't have to be perfect.
That's great advice. I tell myself to take more chances and not be afraid of failure. Failure is part of learning. Exactly. Every mistake teaches us something valuable. Looking back, I don't regret the difficult times because they help me become stronger. I feel the same way. Challenges help us grow. Do you have any big goals for the next few years? I'd like to start my own business someday. It's something I've been thinking about for a long time. That's exciting. I hope it becomes a reality. Thank you. What about you?
I'd like to travel to more countries and continue growing in my career. I also want to spend more quality time with my family.
Those are wonderful goals.
Life isn't just about work. Creating happy memories is equally important. I couldn't agree more. By the way, are you still in touch with Emma and Chris?
Yes, occasionally. Emma recently got married and Chris started his own business.
That's fantastic news. Everyone seems to be doing well.
It would be great if all of us could meet again one day. That would be amazing. We should organize a reunion. I think everyone would love that. Let's make it happen. Definitely. You know, meeting you today has made my day. Mine too. I wasn't expecting this at all. Sometimes the best moments in life are completely unexpected. That's very true.
I'm really glad we had the chance to catch up.
Me too. We should stay in touch this time.
Absolutely. Let's exchange our phone numbers before we leave.
Good idea. And next time, let's not wait another 5 years to meet.
Deal.
Maybe we can even plan a trip together someday. I'd love that. Well, I should get going. It was wonderful seeing you again. It was great seeing you too. Take care of yourself and stay safe. You too. I wish you all the best for the future. Thank you, Alex. I wish you the very best as well. Goodbye, Daniel. Goodbye, my friend. See you again soon.